Hello, my wonderful people, viewers and subscribers. Happy New Day, happy Saturday. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. Here are the headlines. Why Reno Omokri is attacking Igbos? P2B, IPOB lawyer reveals. This one is ex-IPOB lawyer because now this message is from the office of a barrister, Ifeanyi Ejiofor. So according to the writer of this news, let me correct you, ex-IPOB lawyer, he has been demoted. Gunmen kill policeman during attack at checkpoint in Nnewi. Nigeria is sitting on a keg of gunpowder. Obasanjo once again. Because anything, whatever an elder see while sitting, even if a child climbed the Iroko tree, he or she will never see that. Obasanjo, this is the second time he is making this comment. He says something. ECOWAS defense chiefs call for a statement of Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali into the hood. 6 family members found dead in Abia state. So my people, when I don't hear the headlines, and I hear we go take off, there's no time for frivolities. I don't have time to be jumping like one. Let us hit the ground running. According to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, do me a favor, please like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way. My name still remains Amandia Neze, reporting from the platform of Okute Daily Talk. Ngwa, let's go there. Caro White, look at your ankles. Nah, this guy Igbo no wego. But it's Ifeanyi Ejiofor Igbo no wego. In a detail breaching clean. Oibo. I beg you, let us read the news. Look at how your wrists are black and white. Human rights activists and ex-legal counsel to the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, has asserted the reason why former presidential aide Reno Omokri, the small goat, is consistently making derogatory comments, posts targeting the Igbos and also attacking the personality of former governor of Anambra State, Peter Gregory Obi. In a statement signed and issued via his ex-handle on Friday, Ifeanyi Ejiofor highlighted that Omokri, a content creator, intentionally engages in damaging the image of the Igbos and Obi for financial gains. Because Igbos must surely view, react, comment. All those things is bringing money to him. I don't even bother going to this guy ex-handle to go to read anything or watch anything or comment anything, because once you get there, you must surely be forced to say something. And once you type, you get his money. According to Ifeanyi Ejiofor, Omokri's mission is to drive traffic to his post to promote his online business and get the desired engagement for remunerations. The ex-IPOB lawyer advised Nigerians, especially the Igbos, to ignore Omokri's further provocations on his social media pages. If I were the Igbos and Biafrans, unfollow the guy and even block him permanently. According to him, their silence speaks volumes, as this will amount to Omokri losing the engagement he has always enjoyed. He equally tells Nigerians to unfollow the self-proclaimed pastor and deny him the satisfaction of their attention. Ejiofor's post reads in part: Attention, ụmụ Igbo, udo dịrị unu, ụmụnne m Igbo. Ndị ọ ga-adịrị mma, ụmụnne m ndị Igbo. Meet Reno Omokri, a renowned content creator whose major source of sustenance is from the financial gains he repeatedly records from your reactions on Facebook, Instagram, and X, formerly Twitter. Controversial and unfounded claims. Reno deliberately crafts insulting, derogatory, and disdainful posts targeting the Igbos in his relentless ethic biting against Igbos and the person of P2B. Why? Because he knows that by provoking you, you can drive up traffic and engagement on his post. Your comments and engagement will inevitably promote his business by sustaining traffic and popularity on his platforms, which will make way for steady returns on his chosen career, which usually runs into millions of naira and dollars. And to your estimation, you think that a man who earns this outrageous sum will change pattern. No, never. He cannot unless you stop him by viewing, commenting, or even liking any of his posts. His strategy is simple. Manipulate your emotions to increase his content's reach and revenue by constantly engaging him to possibly dislodge his often deliberate falsehood. You become an enabler of his tensions and flourishing businesses. He is not a patriot in the affairs of this nation. It is only for business enterprise. Here is what you can do to stop Reno and his business. Number 1, ignore his provocations. Silence speaks volumes. Unfollow him. Do not give him the satisfaction of your attention. Spread the word. Let others know how he operates. As an Igbo man, you hold the power. Use your brain and stand together to diminish his influence. Let this message go viral and take back control from those who exploit our community for their own gain. Please, and please, I myself here am pleading to all the Biafrans, unfollow Omokri if possible, report his page. If 1 million of the Biafrans to come out and report Omokri's page, I can tell you that page will go down in the next 24 hours. But if you cannot do that, unfollow, do not watch, do not comment, do not like, and do not share. That is my own advice. Let us proceed. Gunmen kill a policeman during an attack at checkpoint in Nnewi. Tomorrow, they will tell you it's IPOB. Gunmen operating in Nnewi, Anambra State, reportedly attacked a police van, killing one of the policemen at a checkpoint. Okute News learned that the incident happened at about 9 a.m., which is yesterday, Friday. The government reportedly threw an improvised explosive device at the police team when they repelled the attack. Confirming the incident to Daily Post, State Police Command spokesperson SP Tochukwu Ikenga said the security operatives were attacked at a checkpoint at Omata Junction in Uruagu community along the Nnewi-Oba Road. Ikenga said the Commissioner of Police, CP Nnayi Obono Itam, has ordered a manhunt operation on the gunmen. He said a manhunt operation led by Assistant Commissioner in charge of Nnewi area command is already working with the locals in the area to unmask and apprehend the attackers. 6 family members found dead in Abia State. In other news, 6 members of the same family were found dead in Obehe, Okwa West, local government area of Abia State. Neighbors made a discovery on Wednesday in the community of Ise Obehe, which has left the local residents and the nearby villagers in shock and mourning. While the official cause of the death has not been confirmed, a community source suggested that the family may have died from inhaling generator fumes, maybe. There are also unverified claims of a possible spiritual attack being responsible for the deaths. According to the source, the deceased include 3 children, their mother, the mother's sister, and her brother-in-law. The father, who was not at home during the incident, is the sole surviving member of the family. The source further mentioned that the family originally hailed from another local government area in Abia State, but had been living in Obehe before the unfortunate event happened or take over. Nigeria is sitting on a cake of gunpowder, according to former president of the zoo, former President Olusegun Obasanjo on Friday, for the second time this year, warned that Nigeria is sitting on a keg of gunpowder that could explode if the nation fails to take the right step. According to Obasanjo, Nigeria will not progress towards achieving its goals unless both leaders and citizens embrace what he termed moral rearmament. Obasanjo described Nigeria as a nation that takes 2 steps backward, 1 step aside, and 4 steps backwards. He deemed the demands of #end bad governance protesters as very legitimate, stating that the government should heed the people's grievances and cease pretending that all is well, even when all is not well. Obasanjo made these remarks when he received 6 members of the House of Representatives, who are co-sponsors of bills proposing a single-term year rotation of the presidency between the North and the South, and rotation of governors' slot among the 3 senatorial districts of each of the 36 states. The legislators visited Obasanjo at his Olusegun Obasanjo's presidential library in Abeokuta. The lawmakers included Abdul Malik Danga from Kogi, Dr. Usman Midala from Borno, Matthew Nwogo from Imo State, Peter Aniekwu from Anambra, Kama Nkemkamma from Ebonyi, and Ugochinyere Ikenga from Imo State. Obasanjo lamented that succeeding governments have failed to build on the foundation of he established, resulting in significant setbacks for the country. He said, as I have warned earlier, we should recognize that we are all sitting on a keg of gunpowder if we fail to begin doing the right thing. For instance, what the youth are demanding is very legitimate and should be listened to. Why should they be denied what rightfully belongs to them? They are frustrated, they are hungry, they are angry, they are unemployed, and they deserve to be heard. More than anything else, such as changing our system of government or adopting a single term of 6 or 4 years, we must change our ways of doing things. We must reform our thinking and character. I wish that succeeding governments have built upon the foundation we laid, even if not as quickly as hoped. But sadly, the blocks we put in place are being removed. What I know about Nigeria is that if we get it right, both leadership and the team, because one tree does not make a forest. You need a good leader, but also a good team for a job well done. If we get it right in about 2.5 years, we could overcome some challenges, and in about 10 years, we will have a solid foundation. In about 25 years, we could be there. But we always take 1 step back forward, 2 steps aside, and 4 steps backward, which is why we are where we are today. For me, it is not just the system. We may need to rethink our liberal democracy in Africa. We often talk about loyal opposition, but what we do is reach a consensus, and then there is no opposition. Everyone is on the same page and moves together. In many African languages, the word for opposition translates to enemies. What do you do with your loyal enemies? Once you take power, you claim everything, and opposition is left in the wilderness. This approach is not beneficial. We need everything to join hands to advance society. Our main problem is ourselves. Whether we adopt a single term of 6 years or 2 terms of 4 years, if we maintain the same mentality and approach, nothing will change. The real issue is ourselves. Yes, the system needs rethinking, but the character of people in governance or in government must change. With all due respect, many in government should currently be behind bars or on the gallows. That is, it's supposed to done by them, according to OBJ. ECOWAS defense chiefs don't call say made them recited Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali into the so-called ECOWAS hood. And I come late. The West African chiefs of defense staff stressed that the importance of Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso re-entering the economic community of West African states ECOWAS on Friday. In January, these three military-governed West African nations announced their withdrawal from ECOWAS, citing the organizations as a threat to its member states. The regional defense chiefs argued that the reintegration of these countries is essential to effectively combat the region's security challenges, particularly insurgency. Chairman of the ECOWAS Committee of Chiefs of Defense Staffs and the Nigeria Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, led a delegation to meet with General Adamu Laka, the National Coordinator of the Counter-Terrorism Center in Abuja. During the meeting, Musa stressed the importance of regional cooperation to address the security issues in the whole of West Africa. Musa said, "For us, we feel without security that there can be progress, and the threats we are facing, especially on insurgents, are high, and we think it is very, very important that we need to partner together to achieve success. No country can do it alone, and that is why it is important. We know we have three countries that have decided to step aside. We are making all effort to ensure that they come back to the fold because we know even they are on their own cannot withstand this, and we know the relevance. If they fail, it will also drag us down. And that is why it is important for us as West African countries to continue to work together. I appreciate the National Coordinator for doing a wonderful job. He just came in April, and there is so much that has taken place, and that is something we are very proud of, according to the writer of this very news. I think that is what we need to encourage from all experiences, showing that the Nitic effort can only do so much. The non-Nitic does more, but we need the two of them to go in hand, and that is what we have to continue doing, he stated. In his final remarks, he highlighted the capabilities of Counter-Terrorism Center. Like I said, part of the things we have in this facility to address the threat of terrorism, we have state-of-the-art forensic laboratories, we have the toxicology labs, the fingerprints labs, the DNA labs, the handwriting labs, and so on. These are the things that will facilitate the threat of terrorism investigation, and so on and so forth. So my people, here we go take back break, and I have once again when we come back. Happy New Day and happy weekend. Enjoy your Saturday. I'll be right back. Bye for now, my wonderful people. Kemesiano.